Consider, if you will, all human beings are but simple arcs of light. And by arc, I mean vessel or ship. Light itself is nothing but a reaction of sound entering into the physical realm. Out of the ever-existing essence, God said, "Let there be light." This phrase may be described as spoken, but it must be something else. It was not spoken in the way that we would normally consider speech. It is rather the source resonance containing the information for all life. From this source comes all perceivable reality. All human beings come from this source and will return to it. One of the biggest challenges we face is the efforts to perceive that which itself perceives. How does one view themselves as they actually are? It is impossible to do physically. However, through an autodidactic process of studying ourselves, we can begin to come to a basis of understanding. What we eventually learn is that all of our desires and urges and goals rising up inside of us come from an energetic or electric charge. And this is directly related to our behavior and the things we let in our lives and the things that we become permeable to. How does one perceive that which is greater than itself and lesser than itself at the same time? The secret to this can be in the simple observation of light. Heat intensity is higher, closer to the source, which makes that greater. However, as you move further from the source of the light, the intensity lessens while the area that is illuminated grows. Thus, what we perceive as greater with our eyes is in fact lesser, and what we perceive as lesser itself is in fact greater. A single sperm fertilizes an egg, and thus the masculine and feminine base expressions of the human form begin to happen. From this, an entire life cycle begins in utero. Much like what is described in the Garden of Eden. The desires to stray and separate to become one's ego is brought about by the serpent, which could also be seen as the dielectric charge. Something becomes internalized, and the human, while in utero, continues to stray from that which appears lesser. The encoded DNA information in the sperm and the egg continue to move into that which appears greater, the human form. Becoming truly autodidactic requires an approach to the world around you that begins with reverence for everything, and especially that which seems meek, but holds the secret to everything in and of itself.